Hey, I'm Noah, and this is the first time I ever went to Disney World. All right, so the first time that I ever went to Disney World, Orlando, was with my family. I think we were there for like 4 days. I want to say the second day, we went to the Animal Kingdom. It's awesome. You see animatronics, you see real things. It's really, really cool. The only downside was that it's Florida, so it was both really, really hot and also rainy. I've never actually sweat in the rain until that day. So I had to go pee, and I didn't want to go alone. I was probably 11, and I was like, hey, my oldest brother, Matthew, come with me. So we go to find the nearest bathroom, and it's probably the beginning of the day, maybe like 11 o'clock, 11:30. I go to the bathroom and I walk in to pee, and I didn't realize that the person to my left in the next stall was having the worst day of their life. I start to pee, and I find it's very hard for young me to not laugh at this dude's butt making like spittle sounds. It's like a... Like it goes high, but then like you hear... It's air, and then you hear the entire process happen, but it's okay. So I'm like trying to hold my giggles, because I'm like, obviously it's rude to laugh at someone random having a horrible day at the happiest place on earth. Anyway, so he flushes the toilet next to me, and I hear what sounds like a really big flush, but I think, you know, it's just a public toilet. Those normally are loud. I'm done peeing, and I turn around to exit my stall, and I realize that in my stall, before the door, is the drain for the bathroom. And normally in America, our stalls don't go all the way to the ground. They have a little bit open that you can see, so you can see people's feet, and if water were to flow from somewhere, it would all flow in the bathroom towards this one drain that's in front of my exit out of this bathroom stall. So as I go to exit this bathroom stall, I notice that there's a river floating into the drain. And I'm like, oh, that's strange. I didn't notice water before. And I look down, and in this river, I'm seeing little chunks, just little floating pieces of diarrhea, legitimately like floating on the surface of the water. Yes, it's disgusting. And at this point, I'm like, oh my gosh, Matthew, do you see this? What is happening? There's a poop river. Ah! I go to open the door to hop over this river. And when I open the door over the river, I see an actual turd floating, like, and get stuck on the drain, which I'm like, this is the grossest thing I've ever seen. I hop over it, and I look at my brother, and he's now crying. And I'm like, do you see it? And he's like, no, you don't realize. The dude was right there. As I'm laughing and talking about this dude's horrible day, he's standing on the other side trying to clean himself up because his toilet exploded in his face. Not only did this man have intense diarrhea at the happiest place on earth, but it then exploded. The toilet spat it back at him. I thought it was just a loud, like, toilet. No, it exploded. And my brother said he was literally covered from head to sock in water. So then later that day, we're walking around, and all of a sudden my brother taps me, and he goes, that's him. And it was a 45-year-old white man with a mustache, slightly balding, like he had a family for it, and they were totally the most stereotypical tourists. Sunscreen on, like a cap. He had the kids with both of them matching sunglasses, like a little bit of white on their nose, like cargo shorts, white New Balance shoes, and I noticed he did not have his socks on. He took his socks off.
He used them to clean himself up.
Yes, and they were also logged with poop water. He took them off. He had to spend, it was like 11:30. You spent a lot of money to come to Orlando. You know, it's you and your family for the rest of the day as you are covered in your own diarrhea. That's a bad day.
Couldn't he have bought merch?
I guess, but that's like $900.